Good, 7 a.m. Can you stand the number that you see on the scale? I know it's been frustrating. It may be months or even years that you avoid stepping on the scale to see the number that reflects back at you. And there's a whole host of feelings that come up inside when you see that number. Maybe you're feeling disappointed in yourself. Maybe you are unhappy in your life. Maybe you're beating yourself up, but that you're not doing enough, or that your efforts are going without seeing a result. The number makes you feel really shitty. I'm Coach Jessica. I'm here to help you build confidence and consistency in your health and wellness. And I know we're starting out a little deep today, but sometimes we need to get down a couple layers to figure out what the true feelings and thoughts are associated with that number on the scale, because it does not define your worth, but you have allowed society to tell you that being a certain number makes you less than. And I want you to know that you are amazing, just who you are. But it can be, again, hard to see that number, especially if you've put in some efforts in the past and seen that number come down. Then the efforts waver, and then the number comes back up. But there's something related there. That's the efforts, right? And sometimes you're doing the efforts, but the number's not going to change for a while. And then we stop. We give up. Life gets busy. We start focusing on other things. And then that number creeps back up again. And it's this cycle of effort, seeing a little bit of change, less effort, and then the number goes back up again. Our bodies do not know that in your heart, deep down, you want to be a certain size. It does not know that you have these desires to move with more ease. It does not know that you want happiness and fun and confidence. That's all up here and in the heart. The body's just going to continue to function to survive. And based on what you give it, how you move, and what your thought process is and the efforts put in is the results that you get. So the next time you start beating yourself up over the lack of effort, or that the efforts that you are putting in, you're not seeing those results, take a couple steps back and take a real good, true look at how you are moving through your day. Do an audit of your day. Audits of your day to see where you're giving your time. You may be putting a lot more time into work and family and church and other areas, and you are pouring out into all of these other areas, and you're giving yourself no time or very little time to put efforts into yourself, which can cause that scale to go up if we have no control over the food that we're consuming. If we have a good, healthy diet, that number should not change. So I know that you may be like, I need to move more, I need to exercise more, and I agree. We all need to move more because there are health benefits associated with it. But if our diet is not in check, that scale number is not going to change. So I really want you to think for a second. Can you see the number you want to see on the scale? Can you visualize what that number could be? And deep down, what does that look like for you? Does that look like you have more energy when that number is down there? What does life feel like when you are a certain number? Do you have more energy? Is there more ease to your movement? Are you more happy? You have happiness and fun in your life? Think about that. You're imagining this number in your brain, right? Or you can visualize it on the scale. Maybe there's more connection with family and friends that you haven't been hanging out with because you've been isolating and hanging out at home. Maybe there's this new confidence that comes with that number on the scale. In Hebrews 11:1, it says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." Think about that for a few minutes. Do you have faith in yourself? Do you have faith that the Lord can help you in your health and wellness efforts? Because you can have that happiness right now. You can have that confidence right now. You can have more energy right now with the efforts that you're putting in over time, and those aesthetics that you desire so much that the media tells us we need to be a certain way will follow. But we have to have faith. We have to have confidence in ourselves. When we start showing up as the person who is confident, when we start showing up with the person who is happy with their life, we have more energy then naturally, because we're eating food that helps us feel good. Then we're moving more because then we're feeling less discomfort. Believing in yourself, believing in the Lord above, it's going to help you believe that that number can be a reality for you, instead of stepping on that scale and just beating yourself up and being unkind and berating all the efforts that you've already put in. I'm going to encourage you today to start showing up as her, the person who sees the number that they want to see, the person who sees the progress, not just in that number, but in the energy that you have, in the clothes that are fitting looser, in the connection and happiness that you're having with the family members, the confidence that you are building. Show up doing those things. Show up as her. Show us up as her is the one that you want to be. And do the actions as consistently as you can. We're not looking for perfection, friends. Life gets in the way. But remind yourself, how much are you pouring into everybody else? And how much are you pouring into your cup? You cannot pour from an empty cup. So remember, do something today to fill your cup up so that you can do something for others. That can be something as simple as following the basic pillars. Drink some water, right? Drink some water. Put some nutritious food in your body so that you have that energy to do things. Add a little bit of movement. 10 minutes makes a difference. Pick one exercise today. One exercise. Do it. Do it hard. And you'll feel that energy boost that comes from movement. Check your mindset. Are you in gratitude? Are you giving praise to the Lord? Are you happy with where you are because you are taking those steps that will compound over time to help you see success? And then get some sleep tonight. If you didn't sleep well last night, I would encourage you to prioritize your sleep tonight. Do some sort of wind down routine, ritual tonight that sets you up for success in the morning. Because here's the thing, friends. You get to decide how you show up today. You get to decide whether you believe you can do this or whether you keep telling yourself that you can't. Because when you believe that you do and you reach for the support that you need from up above, a coach, a friend, go to the gym, all of those things can help you reach the results that you are looking for. But know that it takes time and effort, and I believe in you that you can make it happen. God bless you, and drink some water today.